Companion Control. Después vemos. A ver, voice language en francés, español, la voz. No, no. Esto, si es español, gallego no. Bueno, vamos al Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. A ver hasta dónde llego, porque si tiene mucho para leer, no sé. Lo dejo por ahí. Al comienzo del siglo... Explosiones. Solo un pequeño grupo respalda al auténtico rey. Uy, se ve bien, ¿eh?
Keep firing! Don't stop!
¿Eso existía en serio?
We need more arrows! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Ah, está en inglés igual. Ah, no instalé el paquete de lenguaje. Ah, está bien, mejor.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Está bueno porque todos tienen caras diferentes.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions!
Uy,
Take cover! Now! Form up! A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
yo soy el tipo ese ahora.
Lower the gate!
Subir las escaleras. Che, anda muy bien de frames y todo al ultra, Para, ¿y la ballesta? Ahí está. ¿Cómo la recargo? Botón derecho. Qué bueno, boludo. Uy, mirá cómo están formando. Uno menos. ¡Ah, boludo! Es bien simulación. Bueno, esperá. ¿Cómo le va, Sota? Ok, me toca. Está muy bueno, Pero che. Sí, yo jugué el 1 en su momento alto nivel. Sí, también. No lo terminé, pues me cansé, pero bueno. Pero mirá los gráficos. Para atacar debo pulsar este para defender, si son vistazos por los alrededores, he de mantener pulso este. No, pará, a este. ¿Vos dónde sos? Ah, lo mantenés apretado. Qué bueno que está. Está bueno porque es muy simulador con el tema. Un espadazo y a la mierda. Me gustaría que le corte una parte del cuerpo. Tomá. Uy. Derribar escala. Mirá la sangre. ¿Lo vas a jugar a este, Sota?
Just calm down.
dentes fortuna fucking Juvat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
¡Afuera de ahí! ¡Fuera de ahí! ¡Fuera de ahí! ¡Fuera!
¿Cómo le va? Hola, Famous. Very good. Just in the game. Thank you for the follow. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 8. Very good.
Dentes fortuna Juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
O dentes fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
Fucking decían en esa época.
Bergov must be made of money.
Estaría bueno que usaran lenguaje, el inglés de esa época, que era re diferente.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Sí, bueno.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where.
Los FPS
And here we are in the middle of it
brutales,
all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now? There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even
convoy.
looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Uy, estos.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Epa.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Epa. Se pudre.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Ah, aquí tengo. ¿Cuál es el estilo? Ah, mirá. Soy soldado. ¿Cómo lo...?
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces
Ah,
plundered?
mirá mis habilidades.
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Persuasión, carisma. A ver. Mi dinero, mis atributos. Reputación ante la otra parte. Ah, mira. Como enviados, proponos una alianza. A ver, vamos a mandar eso.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Fallo, la concha de su madre.
More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently
La cagué.
he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
La recagué. Esos cortes de escena medio como que no me gustan.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
No, tan buenas las animaciones de los rostros.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads
acuerdo,
down, what with that
no
big
era
patrol combing the woods for them.
Mundo abierto, ¿no? Era semi.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Be quiet, you three bitten down.
Partida guardada. Audente Fortuna Vaz. ¿Quién tiene que informarle a no sé qué mierda? Bueno.
Henry!
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Look what I have for you.
No tengo una chota. Ah, por esto lo voy a agarrar para mí. A ver, vamos a buscarle algo de comer al vieja este. ¿Dónde busco algo de comer?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of
Ahora
God.
no.
How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing
¿Esto?
with you.
Why not?
¿Qué, de toque hicieron un corral?
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy
Un
one. I
panecillo.
always win, because you always lose.
Ha ha.
Elogiar.
Come here,
Very
boy.
droll.
Ah, mira, hermoso.
Conrad, my old mate. Troll the
Un panecilio. ¿No se pueden agarrar más cosas?
I can't
can't abandon the company.
No, bueno, pero...
One little game, and then you go and take my last groschen.
De...
This is...
Aye, aye.
Why don't we
Silly
carry on to the
doggy.
Fort of Trotsky?
Chucho.
They must have a tavern there. The fellow could have a game there.
Give over, tankard. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver them.
¿Tenés comida para mi clan? Ahí va.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
A ver.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Ah,
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Debo quitarle a Pichel el anillo de
Tankard,
copos.
Stop with
A
that.
Pichel.
Look, your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All
pará.
right?
¿Y ahora cómo es esta mierda? Oh, no. Objetivo 2000. El punto obtenido 1650. 1200. Dado seleccionado para guardarse. Selección actual. Bueno.
I hope
ya.
Lady Luck will be on my side.
Selección actual. Ayude. Un, dos, tres, 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1500. Ah, a ver. 2, 2. Las partidas de dados normales se vuelven interesantes si se usan en cine. Uy, no, qué quilombo todo eso. 50. A ver. 1600 todo 2. 1000. A ver qué tenemos. Y si tenemos 3 de 6. Si tenemos 3 de 6. $600. Tengo 3 de 6. Me puedo clavar un 600 ahora. No, este no. Este. Y a ver, pará. Si tengo 3 de 6. No, está bien, 600. Bueno, me saqué un 600. Puntuar y continuar. 600, papá. Y 1. ¿Y por qué yo no paso? 3 de 1.
Here.
La concha de su madre.
Aye, that'll do. Damn! What's this?
Ay, ¿por qué? Dame este. Dame este. Dame este. Dame este.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Déjame. 3, 5 y 2. A ver. No, tendría que los 3 puntites. Los 3 puntitos. Pasar.
Aye, that'll do.
El chabón tiene 150.
My God! Oh, come on!
¿Y yo pasé? 3 y 3, a ver. 3 y 3, 300. Bueno. Bueno. Henry 300, vamos. 300. 2, 3. No tengo un 3. Está jodido, ¿eh?
Here.
Uy,
My
400.
God! Oh, come on!
Ah. 3, 4, 5. A ver. ¿Está? No. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Tendría que... 3 de 4. A ver. 400. 400. Bueno. Puntuar y pasar. A ver. Me quedo con esto.
Can't be. Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Bueno, damos. Anillo de copos.
Fuck it, tanker! Stop with that! Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way.
Uy, se me se
Leave
pudre.
it off this evening at least.
Copos, papá. Mira lo que te traje.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Bueno, venga, 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 venga con papá. Venga con papá. Dar de comer.
Here you go. Take it.
Seleccionar.
Tankard.
Yeah, yeah.
¿Y vos que te quedás ahí?
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
No, vamos a poner me deje llevar.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you're afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Sirhan tiene no sé qué. Para abrir el inventario, equiparme. Basta con pulsar. Abre el mapa, abre el diario, abre el inventario, abre la información del jugador, abre el códice. Ok. Espada de entrenamiento. Cambiar ropa, a ver. Ah, mira esto es lo que tengo pues. Ok. No, ¿Y qué? Lo tengo acá. Espacio 1 de mano no dominante. Espacio de arma. Ok. Ah. Abajo te muestra. Ah, ok, ok. Te pone en verde. Hablar con coso este. Nos metemos duelo ya. Dale.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
¿Que me ponga qué? Primero protegerme la cabeza. Ahí va. Pará. Ahí. Ok. Cuello de malla. Yelmo acá. Ahí está. Ahora.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Bueno, vale.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Pará, debo lanzar un ataque, debo pulsar. La dirección del ataque elige el movimiento del ratón. Ok.
Don't get so close to me! Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Para encadenar ataques debo pulsar el botón de ataque de nuevo mientras el primer ataque está en curso. ¿Cómo le va, partner?
I'm still as fresh as a daisy.
Very nice exchange, Henry. Very nice
Is that the
exchange,
best
Henry.
you can do?
Nice job.
Hey, guacho, me para todos los ataques.
Nice job.
Bernard would weep to see you.
That got your
Don't
pants.
pause. Keep up the attacks.
Bueno, banca.
Very nice exchange, Henry. Very nice
Don't
Pero
interrupt the attacks.
Ahí
One
está.
after the other.
Panting, eh?
Nice and fast. Don't pause.
Nice job.
Keep up the attacks. Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you
Para
still have to
cubrirme debo
take care
mantener.
you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Vení, guacho.
Nice. Good.
Esa. Vale.
Back four.
Vení.
Wrong.
Puta. Me la repuso.
Good.
Nice cover.
Bien.
Leave me some room. Good.
Ay.
That's the way.
Esa.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real
Puedo hacer un
swordsman.
bloqueo perfecto
Start your attack, then.
durante el ataque de mi adversario cuando...
Pretty good.
Puta.
Too soon.
No. Di vuelta. Dale. No. Era de arriba.
Too soon.
Ahí va. Dale.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Primero
just
debo
follow up a
parar el ataque de
perfect
mi
block
oponente con un
immediately
bloque
with a
perfecto y
strike.
luego
I'll
atacar
show
de
you.
inmediato con
Get
eso.
ready.
Ok, va.
You have to follow up with a strike. Too fast for you, am I? Block it.
Bueno, pero... Vale.
You've got to block the strike first.
La puta que te parió. Vale.
That's not it. You mustn't block until after I start my strike. Too fast for you, am I? Block it. You have to block first. You have to block first.
¡Me estoy bloqueando!
Sweet. You've got to block the strike first. Don't get so close to me. You have to block first.
No entiendo.
Good, Henry.
Ahí va.
You have to follow up with a strike.
Sí, bueno, pero banca un toquecito. Ahí va.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right.
But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
La zona de ataque cambia con...
Oh, nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Oh, loco. Bueno, dale. Parece bien. Bueno.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Your first hit.
¡Uy, mierda! Dale, dale.
And another. Now we're even.
Me la puso. Ah, te cansaste, guacho. ¿Y cómo sé cuando le ganó?
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Lo estoy ganando, guacho, ¿eh? Creo, no sé.
You knocked the stuffing out of me. I yield.
Esa.
Enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
Qué mal hablado, mal hablado.
Won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
No, dámela
Now
ahora
let's
la
go and
plata.
eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
No lo pusiste adentro.
So who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness.
Y con
And
el
then
olor de
Tancred's
Saimil
fat
Sobrino.
head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
I've got
Risas de
nothing
mierda.
to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
No, bueno, ahora.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
Me sacó.
You know,
¿Qué fue eso?
this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent. Ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time?
Tiene como espacios
Sir?
de que se queden callados.
I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Les paso un arma excepcional. Prefiero las masas. Cuando solo mi arma desarmada. Prefiero el arco, puntería. Bueno, por lo menos vamos con espada.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
Hmm? No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Creo que sí, Sota. Ni loco lo pongo en español de España.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
Me pusieron los huevos.
I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Tan cagado de calor.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
El game tiene alta historia, o sea, te hace meter bien en personajes. Sí, sí. No, no es aburrido.
What's the matter?
Unas minitas.
Females!
De putería medieval, sí, sí.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
¿Pero qué hacen unas minas ahí?
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden
La
moves.
selfa del bosque.
Don't give us away.
Ahora son tremendas gordas.
Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Mirá cómo está. Láser. Pi, 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 pi. Esa. Me jode que le va a tocar. ¡No!
Holy Mother of God!
Le encajé un piñón. Le pegué en el culo. Así no la voy a poner nunca, No la voy a poner nunca. ¿Están por acá? Guachitas. Vengo mal. Yo pensé que eso servía en la vida real. Llueve nombre.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
No. Al cocinero no. Uy.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No, el cocinero. Nunca va a entregar el anillo. ¿Y esto, hijo de puta? Ah, son saqueadores. ¿Y el perro? Guarda. Son dos.
Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Uy, se la puso. Esa. Mira, te están agarrando a la menita,
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Correr van en cámara lenta. Mirá la cara de ese.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Toma. ¿Y esto?
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Me salvó un malhechor.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Se la repusieron.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Se les va a oxidar.
Oh, Mott.
Ah, bueno, zafó el perro.
What the fuck was that, Henry?
No, hermano, la tenés en un
Rescuing a
pulmón.
damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really?
¿Qué haces con una flecha en la espalda, hermano?
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Wait!
Ay, boludo.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Me quité agarrar el hombro, loco. Tenía la flecha en el pulmón izquierdo. ¿Qué?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Y así comienza la historia. Partida guardada. Alguien quiere idear conmigo. El icono del libro indica que está sucediendo a mi alrededor. En esos momentos mis enemigos me están buscando. Ah, mirá. Puedo encontrar... Bueno. Un bocas. Como dirían los gallegos.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Richard Kimball.
You,
¿Te
watch
acordás de
the
la
middle of
película
the
esa?
gorge.
El fugitivo.
And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
Pará,
You
pero
two, go up
si
there.
lo agarramos por atrás.
Get a move on. You watch
Richard
this side of the
Kimball,
rocks.
el fugitivo.
And you, go to the
Harrison
pond.
Ford.
Stick behind me.
They didn't succeed in
Qué buena
swimming to the
película.
other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood
He'll
trails,
see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you
Mirá
want us to
la liebre.
get to swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is
Pero no
blind
puedo.
you. Leave it out.
No, no puedo.
Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing. Ah. You'll fuck.
Guarda.
What a pain in the ass.
No, 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 me ve.
Oh well. At least it's not pissing down.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond,
¿Dónde está el otro boludo?
half dead somewhere on the bank, not here.
Ah, ya se fue para allá.
Down instead of being high up.
Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
But we were
Split up and find it. Wait!
No, 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 no.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of
¿Me
shit.
vio? ¿Me vio? La puta que te parió. Uy, mirá qué buen dibujo. Ah, bueno, vamos así ahora.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
¿Ahora no están? Sí, ahí están.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
¿Este se quedó acá?
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You
Pasa
watch
que tengo que
this
seguir
side
a
of the
este.
rocks.
Use your head.
And you,
Be
go to the
careful.
pond.
Stick behind me.
They didn't succeed
Ah, bueno.
in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
Sacra. He'll see
Come
us.
back,
We'll have to
give me a
wait.
full report.
You want us to think they could swim all
Sí,
the
lo voy a
way
tener que seguir a este.
Blood trails,
Shut up, or the
everything.
chief will hear you.
It's still
Get
easier
to
here
work.
than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is
Y
blind
salté.
you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a blood.
Las conversaciones están buenas.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Bueno.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Me parece que este juego voy a hacer una serie tipo como la de Indie, ¿eh?
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be
They're
keeping
coming
Pensás que
watch
here.
será-
instead?
Stand
You
still.
reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim
Es
across
verdad.
the pond, they'll be found half dead.
Me acuerdo cuando salió el 1 que mostraban, viste, solamente el terreno un poquito, que era los principios de bajarte un alfa. Mostraban el terreno, tipo, podías ir a alguna casita y nada más.
Into the rocks.
Pack those naked. Kurva! They're fleeing into the rocks. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces?
What now?
Vamos por acá. What now?
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Bueno, me había bajado el demo, que no hacías nada, era tipo, no sé, 500 metros a la redonda y caminabas y veías el pasto. Y el pasto, ver eso era tremendo, porque estaba re bien hecho. En los juegos no había pasto así todavía, ni el follaje, ni nada. Y después, creo que como un año o un poco más, ahí empezó a salir... te mostraban más cosas y eso y...
Damn it, they're everywhere! What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Quiero escapar de ese... Exploraré el punto de acceso a las rocas. ¿Dónde está el punto de acceso a las rocas? Lleguen un guachín. Allá están. Ahí vieron. Deben de ser arriba. ¿Para acá? Uy, mira. Esto me parece que sí. ¿No? No, el chabón en bolas. Qué bien hecho esto, mirá. Ah, mirá, con el agujero del... Qué bien. Me desangró y pegó acá. Esos detalles me gustan. Creación. Esto es para hacer cosas. Códice. Ok. Sí. Inventario diario. Exploraré. Conseguir misión. ¿Y cómo pongo esta? Exploraré el punto de acceso a las rocas. Esta completada. Y esta... ¿acá tengo que ir? No, no. Pero no me dice. Comenzar tarea de DLC. ¿Y esto? Tareas, misiones principales, ok. Pero no aparece donde tengo que ir. ¿Por acá?
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I
De
only
pedo,
just
porque...
avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
¡La puta! ¡Esa! Vení, guacho.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Me la puso. No lo toques. Dale.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
¿Qué cayó en el paraíso, boludo?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Hai detto se vistió.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Nah.
And that fella landed with you.
Huevo.
You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Ahí va. Che, está bueno, ¿eh?
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk. I know you're hanging in there.
¿Lo vas a jugar?
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
¿Listo?
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Vaya mierda.
Fuck.
Lo voy a jugar, pero cuando lo compre por siempre.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
El tipo se está imaginando todo. Quizás.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
Sí,
on.
es largo, largo.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it.
Creo que, que está en Game Pass, o que va a estar.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please.
Así lo mataron al padre.
There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Give in to it.
La madre.
Hang in there.
Logs.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a
Hello,
warrior.
botón.
You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Henry está por
Hold
estirar
on.
la pata.
Hold on. We.
Y ahora seguro.
Is it you?
Greetings,
Pablena.
good wife.
Debe ser la minita.
Fear not. We mean you no
Que dejó
harm.
escapar
My friend needs help.
el forajido.
Please.
¿Qué eras?
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
La baranda debe tener
Let's
una
have a
vieja.
look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream.
Hay un canal en YouTube
We're in the
que
woods.
te muestra
We were ambushed, but don't worry.
un tipo
Get
que
you
vive
fixed up
tipo
right
como
as
la edad
rain.
media. Y cocina y todo.
Think against Scott!
Lad. Ah, mirá qué bueno. El pelado botón. Pelado con bigote, imagínate. Sí, está de última.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Qué quilombo de países en esa época, ¿eh?
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Lindo día acá para jugar este juego porque está lloviendo, no hace calor. Ahora tengo que salir, pero después creo que lo voy a terminar de vuelta, ¿eh? Uy, la vieja.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
We have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing.
Eso en otros tiempos.
Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
Muy bueno,
But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept
a mí lo que me pasa
through
con
half
ese
of God's
que
bright day, lad.
es re pesado el juego. Después de una partida no quiero jugar por una semana o dos.
At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it,
No porque
you
sea
can
malo,
stop
sino
by
que
the trough
lo
and
siento medio
wash all
pesado.
that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat.
La música.
There's
Bum,
some
bum,
hot
bum.
soup in the pot on the fire. If
Bum,
that
bum,
ain't
bum,
enough, I put some bread and cheese
bum,
on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't...
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Horrible caída. Milagrosamente he sobrevivido a la horrible caída, pero he perdido varios puntos de nivel principal, habilidad y ventaja. Debido a todas las heridas. No tengo más opción que ir recuperándolos gradualmente en el juego. Bueno. Qué bueno esto, Sangrar consume lentamente mi vida y puede llegar a matarme. Para detener la hemorragia tengo que abrir el inventario y aplicar suficientes vendajes. Vendaje. ¿Qué lo pico acá? ¿Sí? Ahí. Sí, te rompen todo. Espera, ayuda a cambiar ropa. Usar, bueno. Torso, confirmar. Hemorragia. Ok. Torso herido. No necesito vendarme, no estoy sangrando. Ok. Túnica corta, ahí va. Bueno, mirá, te dejaron todo roto. Necesito encontrar algo de comida. Acá capaz que la vieja tiene.
That's really good. Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Verter pócima. A ver. No tengo. Unos gráficos. Tiene cosas medias que bueno. Sí, de día.
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Mirá qué bueno. ¿Es mi perro este? ¿Se está morfando el chabón? No, no es mi perro. ¿Qué, lo dejan ahí? Saquear. Dame todo esto. Mira, está manchada con sangre. Transferir todos los objetos. Y esto es espada de caza, dámela.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
¿Dónde le tiro esta mierda? Se la saco de acá, señora, porque tiene olor. Que en realidad, comparado al olor que tiene usted, esto es un perfume de Dios. Y voy a tirar un poco más para acá. Uy, ¿qué hay ahí? Que se lo morfe este. ¿Qué está haciendo este hijo de puta en el barro? No me muerdas, ya estoy medio hecho mierda. Pero no puedo soltar este tronco, ¿qué onda? Ahí va. El agua, ¿dónde era el tema del agua?
I really
Acá,
need
¿no?
to eat something.
¿Otra vez? Bueno. Activar selección de espacio, moverme entre los espacios, equipar objeto del espacio. Sí. No tendría que... Una cebolla y una manzana. No, comer. Fíjate que había una espada ahí en el pueblo. Sí, había agarré. Estaba acá. El agua acá, ¿no? Está bueno eso.
I feel like a new man.
¿Y acá?
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Mira.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm
Le falta una
pleased,
tecla,
Henry.
señora.
I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and arms.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rock. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get... Seeing him lying there gives me chills.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
Do you feel up to...
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more...
Well, if you think you can manage...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung
qué
pile
quilombo todo.
and bury him by the creek. The
Tanto que
soil
labura.
will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds, and when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again.
All right. I'll get to it.
Don't die on me now. Henry will be back soon with the herbs, and we'll brew you up a potion.
Para, al chabón. Por acá atrás. A ver qué hay.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Me voy a clavar una ortiga. Ah, se mueven las plantas, no todas. ¿Qué hay acá? Voy a agarrar más salvia. Para, bueno, fíjate que había una espada de... Ah, eso sí. Salvia. Manzanilla. Mira la flor esa.
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
¿Esto qué es? Capaz que se encontraba algo más.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Por si las moscas.
I should eat something.
¿Tengo hambre? ¿Tengo hambre, vieja? Me clavo una cebolla. ¿Dónde está el nivel de hambre acá? ¿Me pone eso? Ah, saciedad 49. Ahí está. Se pudre, ¿eh? No me toques a la vieja que me salvó.
See now, that wasn't too hard. There's that piece of shit! You're done for! There's that piece of shit! You're done for!
Me la puso. La puta que te parió.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Sí, y no puedo ir por otro lado, por atrás. A ver. Necesidad 41. Ah, mira, mejor. Espera, me voy a poner esto aunque está... Tiene sangre. Me lo voy a poner igual, loco. Ahí está. No, no, no. Dale. Dale. Soy un pelotudo. No quise saltar ahí, No quise saltar ahí.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Vuelta, no. Vamos de vuelta. Para casa. Esta mierda. Esta mierda. Listo, que dejémoslo ahí.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Me vio, mirá el tipito. Hay enemigo cerca, el icono de libre. No te deja guardar. Contenido descargable, ¿qué es esto? Depilación del león. Ah, ya lo tengo. Vení, guacho.
Do it!
Tomá, tomá. A ver que tenía guacho este. Botas firmes, dame las botas firmes, papá. Casas de acolchadas viejas, bueno, me la pongo. Una baranda, hidromiel, pesca deseada, pretzel. Llaves, puerta y cofre, dame. Enseres de armero, vendaje. Dame todos los vendajes. Peña de hueso. Cambezón raído. Bueno, listo. Me vino bien, Me vino bien la situación. Gambesón raído. Es mejor esto. Gambesón raído. Listo. Qué bueno, tiene la venda abajo. 23. Ok. Técnica corta. Esta mierda. La puedo... No la puedo tirar ahora. Botas errantes 2, 32, 78. Dame estas. Para. No sé, ahí. Por lo menos estoy más. Calzas acolchadas viejas. Calzas acolchadas, piernas. Claro, calza de mendigo no. Calzas acolchadas viejas. Ahí. Eso ya las tenía puestas. ¿Y por qué acá al lado? Ah, le puedo poner algo más. Llavero, enseres, vendaje, peine de hueso, bueno. Y este que quedó ahí, ¿Y esto? Dame esa cachiporra ya. ¿Y la vieja? Se fue el bandido. Señora.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Bueno, vamos a decirle la posta.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try.
¿Cómo mierda la hago?
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Estamos pensando lo viejo que estoy comiendo la milanesa. He de buscar hierba, ¿qué? Lo pusimos en la mesa de alquimia. ¿Puedo guardar? Esa. Bueno, me tengo que ir, pero después más tarde voy a seguir con esto, ¿eh? Para lo que voy a hacer, le voy a cambiar acá. Voy a poner el título que es parte 1, porque si no, no lo guardo después. Ahí va. Bueno, viejas, gracias por pasarse. Yo más tarde vengo. ¿Si están? Pero, Limón, ya te saco. Ya te saco. Ya te saco. Bueno, nos vemos, viejas. En un rato vengo. Bye, bye.